Even though Repsol Honda's Marc Marquez briefly led the Qatar Grand Prix, he had to settle for 5th place. He was also outscored by teammate Pol Espargaro. Marc has now honestly assessed his current situation during a promotional event conducted by sponsor Estrella Galicia. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Moto World, Marc Marquez admits he doesn't have the speed from before. In the past, Marc would have gotten on the podium or crashed. He began by explaining the logic behind settling for 5th in Qatar instead. 4 years ago, I would have finished on the grandstand or the podium. Settling for 5th is not easy, but it has to be done sometimes. But if you always finish 5th, you won't be world champion. He then dove deeper into his current form. It's about adapting to what you need at all times, and right now I don't have the speed I had before. Things don't come as easily as before, so you have to know how to suffer and adapt to the moment. He then outlined his approach for the 2022 championship. If you want to fight for the World Championship, you have to manage those moments in which you cannot fight and forget who is behind or in front of you and get the most out of it. He signed off by explaining why this season is special for him. For me, it's a very special season. I've had a path of roses in MotoGP, but these last 2 years have been hard and long. However, now is the time to enjoy what we love. Fast feed. Qatar Grand Prix winner Enea Bastianini cannot wait to get to Indonesia. We're coming from an incredible race in Qatar where I claimed my first win. It will be hard to do it again this time, but we surely showed a good pace during testing. Pramac Johan Zarco explained that with regards to MotoGP experience, I still feel very young, even if it's my 6th season. Marc, for example, has been in MotoGP since 2013, so he has more experience even though I'm a little older. I feel like I need to be even better prepared to achieve what I want. I feel okay, but it's clear that Martin has more future than me. RNF Yamaha's Andrea Dovizioso stated that after a not-so-easy first round in Qatar, we really aim to do a stronger result in Indonesia. We will try to avoid the mistakes we did at the first Grand Prix. The Mandalika circuit is a very nice track, so I'm looking forward to race there. Dorna CEO Carmelo Espeleta has revealed that they will switch to synthetic fuel, and in this way they will reduce carbon dioxide emissions to 0. We studied other options besides ecological fuels, but hybrid bikes don't make sense in motorcycling competitions. Firstly, because of the high weight, and secondly, because we don't want to introduce expensive and complicated technology that will never be used in series production afterwards. Repsol Honda's team director Alberto Puig doesn't like to generalize on this subject regarding the best generation of MotoGP riders. I can only say that for me, with all the respect in the world for all the riders in the current championship, the generation that I lived directly with, such as Stoner, Pedrosa or Lorenzo, was clearly better than the current generation, period. These three had exceptional quality and potential. I'm not counting on Rossi and Marquez, who were generated spontaneously. Can Enea Bastianini repeat his heroics from Qatar in Indonesia? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of MotoGP.